What's up to all the people? This is the Press Play Podcast, and on today's episode, it's titled Remarkable Results. You feel me? So look, I love this pod shit. You know what I'm saying? I can just pop my shit, talk my shit, and it's the truth. When I say something, I don't just speak to speak. It's still the truth. You know what I'm saying? If I say a joke, it's still the truth in some sort of way. You feel me? Everything I say has substance. When I'm making a joke, when I'm trying to be funny, is substance. Meaning like, it actually is funny to the direct. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So look, on today's episode, it's called Remarkable Results, as I said. So look, this is what I mean by today's episode, Remarkable Results. You don't like this one, because this is going to speak to how you grow up. How you know, the influences around you, you feel me, can hinder you. You know what I'm saying? So look. So, remarkable results, what I'm trying to say is, learning isn't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't. Because, you know, I would say a generation, like today's generation, my group, I would say people that just kind of knew about Twitter when it came into the scene, you know, when social media was beginning for us, people would look to social media as like the model of how they're supposed to progress in life. You know what I'm saying? About how they're supposed to transition to different phases in life. You feel me? Different levels. So it's like, you know, on social media growing up, they'd always tell us like, because everybody's on social media hearing everyone's opinions. So like growing up, they'll be like, yo, you have to, you feel me, get your diploma. After your diploma, go to college, go to university, go to co-op. But make sure that once you, after like, you get to like the age of like 23, you should already have your own house. You should already have your own full-time job. You should already have your own girlfriend ready to be your wife. You feel me? Like, you know, and that's not true. And I think that society started realizing it because it became like a whole conscious wave of like saying like, you know, don't listen to social media, especially when it comes to transitioning to different phases in life. You know, everyone's different, you know? Everyone has different paths to take that's gonna get them to where they want to get to. You know what I'm saying? Like, one doctor is gonna have a different path to become a doctor than the next guy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's different. Like, you know, social media isn't real. You shouldn't model your life based on social media. Feel me? Especially when it comes to like getting into adulthood and now you have to take on more responsibility. So, you know, what I would say is learn as much as you can. Like before you get into different stages, learn and soak up as much as you can. Like, learning in your 20s is actually really important. And people start to learn after their 20s because they want to enjoy their 20s, and they feel like once they get to their 30s, it's like it's time for them to kind of you know, start compounding knowledge and, you know, now do everything at once. You know what I'm saying? Your 20s should be like a wave. It should be like a ship. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have currents moving on in different phases, but, you know, take it easy. You know what I'm saying? There's no rush. There's no rush in life. You know what I'm saying? You'll be ready. You won't be behind. So don't worry. Like, don't look at what he does, because his path is different from your path. His path might get there a lot quicker, but your path might get there a lot longer, but your path has more impact. You needed to be prepared. Like, God prepares you for how you're now supposed to cruise through life. Like, God prepares you. Like, God builds the ship, and He already gives you all the tools to handle all the crashing waves and the storms. And now you're a man. Now you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I remember in Nigeria, right? This is what we believe. And I'm going to back it up with something I heard on social media. I saw a post on social media about it. Okay. So, in Africa, okay? by the time you get to the age of 40, that's when, you know, you're stuck. Like, you can't grow no more. Like, you can't change. You're really stuck in your ways when you get to 40. You feel me? So, if you don't have your life together by 40, you're probably going to become homeless for the rest of your life. Like once you get to that age, 40, that's when you're mature in all entirety. You can't learn no more. It's almost like going back to university and you're burnt out. Like, you did 4 years, then you want to go back and get maybe your PhD, and you're so burnt out. Like, you don't want to go back to school. Like, you don't have the drive no more. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you have a family, you want a better job, that's going to give you the drive. But if you're just an individual right now and you don't have a family to take care of, it's very difficult for you to go back to school because you're burnt out. Like, you were young going to school, so you're more of a curious mind. So now when you when you feel like, okay, I gotta go back to school and get something, it becomes a lot harder. Like you just don't have the energy. It's like the NBA, other than LeBron James and other players. Like, once you get to like your once you get to your 40s, it's hard to continue playing the game of basketball. It's not, you don't have as much energy as you did when you started playing it when you're at a younger age. You had the drive, you had the physicality, you had the commitment, the perseverance. You know what I'm saying? Like, those, like, you have that drive as a kid. So it's like, that's what they believe. So I saw something on social media, and it said that by the time you get to the time you get to the age 40, you're done learning. So what they say is, before 40, under 40, is research. You're researching about life. Like, you're in a research stage. That's why when, like, right now at this age I'm at this point in my life I'm at, like, I'm doing a lot of like self-work, like a lot of like learning, like knowledge work, right? I'm doing a lot of like stimulation, like learning things for myself, like actually going out there to learn for myself. So what do you call it? Learning is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm learning, like, you know, it's not a bad thing. Like, for example, you know, 40 is when, after you've done all that research, 40 is when you now have full and complete like confidence, or you have no choice to actually be who you are. Like, you have no choice. Like, you don't have the patience, the toleration for fake shit. Like, you're a man now. Like, it's not a fucking joke. You're a woman now. You're ready to be a mother. You're ready to be a father. Like, you have no choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now you have to, because you have to take care of your family as a man, and you have to you have to believe in yourself. Like, you have no choice. Like, you have to believe in yourself with what you got. So you want to make sure you learn as much as possible, so that, like, you know a lot of things to get you out of those storms. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn so much. So when I say learning, it's like, okay, when you're in your 20s, you know, you should be focusing on developing skills for, like, your physicality, for your spirituality, for your mentality, for your emotional, you know, energy. You know what I'm saying? Your spirituality with God. Like, before you get to 30, you want to make sure, 40, you want to make sure that you're, like, mastered in virtues. Like, in my the meaning of life class, they say that one of the purposes of life is reaching your highest virtual self. So take this in. People don't understand that you should master kindness. You should master love. You should master compassion. You should master empathy. You should master happiness. You should master discipline. You should master motivation. You should master physicality. You should be always searching for God. You know what I'm saying? You should you know, like, you have to master things that are good, because the good would always prevail. The problem with the generation is, you know, kids or whatever, growing up, becoming adults and stuff like that, like, we're paying attention to the wrong things. Like we focus and want to be the best at things in order to kind of like protect ourselves from other people, or because people like master bullshit. It's like TMZ, like they're mastering fake news. You know what I'm saying? Like Denzel Washington said one time, he's like, you can also be good at bullshit. Like when you pay attention to like something, like you're mastering that thing. What you pay attention to becomes like it becomes like your master, like, or you're mastering that thing. So some people want to master anger. That's not the right way to go. You know what I'm saying? Because you're running out of time, bro. You're gonna get to a certain point where you gotta have a family, like remarkable results. You want to make sure you learn as much as you can so that you're ready for the storm. So you're ready for when life is wholly your responsibility. Your parents can't help you no more. You're who you are. So you want to make sure that you master compassion, so that and kindness and caring and love and stuff like that, so that when you have a family, you know how to take care of your wife and be a provider and protector for the home. You know how to actually raise your daughters. Different from raising your son. You know how to raise your son, because through life God is gonna prepare you. Like God's gonna make sure that you're ready for when it's your time to shine. So like when you have a family, that's part of the shine period. Like when you have a family, obviously for the rest of your life, like when you have a family, you might be like, yo, at like 28, you might be like, yo, I don't know if I can take care of a daughter. Trust me, when you go through life and learn virtues and stuff like that, like real shit, like how to be a husband, you feel me, like how to be selfless, these things will be added on to you in a sense. Like as God says in the Bible, when you focus on something that's virtuous, all those, the thing you focus on that's good is going to produce more and more and more and more good fruit. You feel me? So when you master kindness, it also links to love. It also links to compassion. Like all these things will start to be added onto you, and then when you focus on those things, then you're able to pay attention to those things, and then you're able to like focus on it and get better at it. You feel me? So you want to make sure that the virtue, the things that are coming towards you, that energy you have around you, you want to make sure you attract good virtues that you know will that they're like really eternal, like they will stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to master things that are like that because I don't know what it is. I think they feel like, you know, hurt people, so they want to make sure they can defend themselves from their enemies, which is true. That's good. But if you master kindness, you already know how to protect your castle. If you master caring and love and compassion and stuff like that, you know how to protect the people you love because you stand for that. What you stand for is love. You know what I'm saying? You master love. Like, you master hope. You know what I'm saying? You master good things. You ask God for wisdom so that He can give you the tools for you to now, and He's gonna help you. Like He's gonna pick up your cross and help you and move forward, so that you can like focus on the things that when it's like that time period of research is done. So when you're 40, it's like you're fucked. You gotta make sure you're in position. You gotta make sure that you're building your empire as you're getting older. So that's gonna take a lot of learning. That's gonna take a lot of education. Like me, I read a lot of books. That's what you should do. You should read a lot of books. I even ChatGPT. I'll type this in. This is a little game for you if you want. I'll type this on ChatGPT. I'll be like, course outline on math, or course outline on business. Like, especially math. Like, you know, like for me, math is not my strong suit. So I realized, like, nah, I have to go back and refresh my mind on math. Even algebra, I gotta understand it now with the mind I have now. I gotta go search for that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a thirst for knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So like, do that shit. Like, learn, read books, take different courses that aren't related to your field, learn different skills in life. You feel me? And you're gonna receive remarkable results. The good things that you do is the pinnacle. Those good things that God blessed us with, that's the pinnacle. So you want to make sure that once you're ready and you've reached the top of, you've learned as much as you could, you're gonna be like, it's like you're jumping off the porch. You've been in the crib, like, you know, social media will be like, yo, you have to move out of your house at this time, move out of your house at that time. Fam, like, take this in. When COVID happened, it stopped the world. Everybody realized, wow, I have to focus on myself. Like, COVID was, I think for me, COVID was God speaking to us saying, like, we need a reset. I'm going to give you guys a chance to reset. COVID was when the world slowed down. It made everybody realize what's most important and what they should focus on. Like, God, God kind of RIP to everyone that, condolences to everybody that went through that. But God it's like COVID was a preparation, or more of like a Dragon Ball Z situation where you gotta go into the hyperbolic time chamber. COVID was our hyperbolic time chamber. What do you call that? I forgot what it was. Hyperbolic time chamber. You know what I'm saying? The hyperbolic time chamber, if you don't know from Dragon Ball Z, it basically is like a training area where time is slower. So 1 minute in a hyperbolic time chamber would be 100 years on Earth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like COVID made us stay inside. So now people are learning inside. Like, people are like, yo, let me read a book. I'm bored. Let me read a bunch of books before the world opens up again. Let me learn a new skill online before the world opens up again, because there won't be, the jobs we want won't be there. So let me focus on a different type of job and learn a different kind of skill. You feel me? So that's what COVID did. So it's like, people in life, you gotta like go into that hyperbolic time chamber when it's time. It's okay to stay at the crib and still be with your parents in the crib and stuff like that. You're not ready. I'm not saying stay in the crib until you're 30, but it's unrealistic for you to think that you should have your life completely together when you turn the age of 23. You feel me? Like that's not realistic. Don't look at what other people are doing. Like, don't be like, you have your own path. Don't be influenced by the things around you. The biggest power is to not be influenced by anything around you. It's to be your own gangster. Like, be you. Be your own person. You feel me? Don't worry about what they're doing. And don't, like, communicate on social media, like, and share your emotions. Like, social media, you should not be putting your emotions there. It's not real. You feel me? So it's like, understand, like, work on yourself and understand. Look where you are in life and be like, yo, I have so much time to learn. Let me do this so that when I finish everything I'm supposed to learn and know, I will jump off mama's porch and like be like Usain Bolt and go so fast. Like, you're gonna jump off the porch and go down. You're gonna go up like 10 steps. Everybody that rushed life, they finished school and they're doing what everyone else is doing on social media. Like, that's their way of saying they're in adulthood. They're stressed. And they're probably doing step by step by step by step. Once you've mastered everything you need to know, once knowledge is there, like, okay, there's a difference. I learned this today. There's a difference between knowledge and understanding. Knowledge is isolated facts, learning things from here, from there. It's like random. Like, you learn a bunch of truths from multiple directions. You're not in depth with the knowledge you're learning. Understanding is knowledge, but understanding is the highest form of knowledge. Because with understanding, it's like you have an essay. You have to read the essay from intro to conclusion to understand what the meaning behind it is. You can't just grab certain parts of the essay and try to put it together like a puzzle. Understanding. So keep learning until you understand. Like, read, like, actually try, like, when you read books, actually, like, read these books through understanding. Don't just go through these books and say, yo, I'm just gonna go through these books and I'll be ready. No, like, reread it. It's just like, it's for me, like, reading the Bible, for example, a lot of Jesus' teachings, I had to go back and reread it. Like, when he was talking about, like, the tree and the fruit and everything like that, like, all his teachings, I had to go back. I didn't want to just skim through it and think, like, I know what it is. Oh, I remember this one thing about it. Like, nah, man. Like, I was like, yo, fam, I gotta understand. This is not a joke. This is life or death. When you're learning lessons in life, it's life or death, fam. You gotta understand the knowledge and you gotta apply it, or you're fucked. By the time you get to age 40, it's gonna be difficult for you to really go back into the crates, go back into the dungeon and learn. You're gonna have a family. Your parents are getting older. They're gonna need some money. You're gonna have stronger relationships with people around you. Everyone knows what they value. Everyone knows what they want from life. You feel me? This is a long episode, but I gotta share this. It's remarkable results. Things that are good are always gonna be exponential when you just keep going and going and going. When you're kind, it goes 10 steps. Then it goes 20 steps. You feel me? When you're learning anger, you're like, you master anger. It's a tough process, bro. Like, yo, my nigga, like, you're learning anger, and it's like a step at a time. It's like you're fucking stressing yourself out. You're angry while learning about how to be even more angry. And don't think like learning anger is gonna make you exceptionally smart. Good things, virtue, discipline, those things will make you an exceptional person. It's remarkable results. Feel me? So don't listen to anyone, guys. Keep going. Like I said, you have to understand, when you're in the crib and you're learning, you're taking different courses and you're learning things, learning all disciplines of it, even learning the things in school, like going back and learning different subjects, like, and because you're older now, so you know, because you know, like school is life, so it's like you're going back, you're learning this, you're learning that. Feel me? So it's like, you know, keep learning, keep putting your resumes out there, keep you know, getting different types of jobs that have some skill. You know what I'm saying? Put more certifications on your resume, more courses you learned on your resume, more experience you learned on your resume. You feel me? And understand, like, you're in the crib, so mom's is cooking the food, you got free food. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you know, leave the crib at 23 and cook for yourself and you're overwhelmed. Like, now make sure when you're ready to be on your own, you're ready to be independent completely, to master things to help the people in the future, which is then your family. Even when your parents get older, even when your siblings, looking after your siblings, looking after your brother, your sister, fam, that's when it's like, okay, those things take time. Let me not rush this, because this is very important. So guys, remember, it's remarkable results. We're not here to play games with these guys. These guys think they're guys, but on this podcast, we know, because we go expert level. You feel me? Higher learning just keeps getting higher. You feel me? It's about knowledge, understanding. That's what it is. Peace, people. This is the Press Play Podcast. Peace.